To FXTradignDuo. So in this YouTube video here today, I'm going to just run you through two trades that I took today. The date is currently the 22nd of May, 2023. So these are two trades I took, both on gold, which is my favorite pair to trade. One was a win, one was a loss to start the day, and then a win to finish the day, finishing overall just over $200 in profit. So pretty good day. Not the best, but up for the day. So we take those days. So I'll just show you the first trade, which was right over here. So let me just get this trade out. Bang, over here, and we got in right here. It's lagging a bit, but okay. So basically on this, when I came to the charts here, it was about, this is just around London Open. So it's right around London Open, and I could see that the overall trend, if you look to the left on the 5 minute, you can see there's a clear overall bearish trend. We're making lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, higher highs. So when we came down to right here where my cursor is at London Open, I was expecting this to continue. So price came up a slightly deeper retracement over here and then formed this big bearish engulfing candle which closed below the support. So I'll just draw where the support was that it closed below. So closed nicely below that support. And the next candle I was anticipating would break that low and drop all the way down to the next support, down at about 1971.5, more or less. Now, of course, what ended up happening was that price basically just consolidated. So straight away, once I got into the position, it went down a few pips, and then price started to consolidate. And very quickly, as price started to do this, it also started to reject these lows. I tightened my stop loss just behind this high because I did not want to see price break back above that high that I marked out. So once price broke back above that high, I exited my position for a roughly minus 0.5, 0.6 R loss. So that was the first trade to start the day. You can see it was overall, I think it was a solid trade. I've got no complaints about the trade. The trend was bearish, so I was trading with the trend. There was higher time frames backing it, and simply, got the signal candle, a nice break and close, engulfing candle, and entering the low. So no complaints, just a loss really. And then I was not at the charts after that loss for about the next 4 hours or so, and I came back to the charts at approximately New York Open, so around this time right here. So now this trade was a buy trade, and it was slightly different to the last trade. The last trade was very much a trend trade. This was a little bit of a counter trend trade. So what you'll see here is price was coming down really strongly on the 5 minute, right into pre-New York, just come up to New York, and price tagged this big low to the left. So there's this low over here I'm just going to mark out. As you can see, price tagged that low, and as soon as it tagged that low, it rejected away with a nice bit of volume. So you can see on the 1 hour, I'll just pull up the 1 hour chart. You can see that what price did was, as soon as it came down to this low, it rejected and closed back in the range. So we had a closure back in the range. It failed to break that support. It failed to hold below the low. So I viewed that as a sign of weakness in what to me on the daily is slightly more bullish. So that was a bit of a sign of weakness, and more so than this, I was looking for a scalp. So that was the higher time frame basis of the trade, was a rejection from the low. I expect with a close back in the range, we're probably going to get a nice push up. So once we got this candle here, close, nice big bullish engulfing candle, the same idea, break entry on the break of the high, stop loss below the low. And I was just anticipating for price to fill in all of this gap. to fill in these imbalances and to come up to in and around this level, 1977, to fill those levels, just targeting a 1-to-1. And as you can see, this trade worked out very, very nicely, very smoothly. Pretty much was in profit the whole trade, and it went straight to TP. So two slightly different trades. One was very much a trend following trade. One was a bit of a counter trend trade. Normally I would say that trend trades have a greater tendency to work out, but in this case it was obviously the opposite. With that being said, I didn't just take a counter trend trade for no reason. There was a clear premise of the trade. We had a rejection from a low, kind of a liquidity sweep. Price took out the stop losses, and then rejected pretty strongly, and that was my signal to get in. So I'll just bring you over to MT5 to show you the live executions. So you can see over here on the left side, you can see this trade right here on the break of the low, rejection, exit on the high. So you can see right there, that's where I got out. And again, that was a minus €570 loss. So I was risking about 1,000 on this trade. And obviously, to come out with only minus 500 to 570, it's pretty good risk management. And then the following trade, obviously entry on the break of the high, and I came out with $800 on this trade. So that's pretty solid day. Nothing spectacular, but it's a solid winning day. So this is the basic model that I used to trade, and it's been serving me pretty well. So this is a good example of a solid trading day for me. Thank you for watching.